Alright, first of all, give me persuasion to start us off.
Okay, that'll be funny if it gets a 1 and like, alright, and that concludes this episode.
If only you were so lucky.
Persuasion, skill check. Persuasion. Boom! 11. Not terrible, but not good.
11. Okay.
Are you finally thinking of...
Okay.
Yeah.
As you begin focusing on the crown, you start to drift off.
To sleep? Oh no.
Nobody said anything about sleep. Anyway, you begin to drift off. Your body falls limp. You wake up, sitting on the throne where you last left off.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Crown on your head. The clothes you wear, not red anymore, but blue.
Very strange.
And there is the same false-looking crowd before you as there was before. And ambiance.
I glance at myself. Am I still the same? Or am I like an adult now?
Your body seems the same.
Am I wearing gloves?
You are.
I take off my gloves. Is there anything different with my hands?
Nope, your hands look normal. Outside of a ring.
On what finger?
Left middle.
Are we okay. So we're talking about the bird finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does it look like?
It's silver with a small jewel in it. The jewel is red.
I look around the throne, past the false crowd. Is there anything that stands out that isn't false to me?
The doors, the walls, some roof hangings, and other statues that surround the room.
The statues. Are they familiar of people, things, or are they just decoration statues?
Give me an investigation.
Wow, this is not going to be a good session. I can already tell.
Okay, but an 8. As you begin to try to focus on the features, you cannot. They become blurred to your eyes.
She's just going to sit there for about 5 more minutes in silence, just looking at the crowd. Does anything happen?
Nope, they all seem to bow to you. But after some time, a tune can be heard being hummed. One similar to what drew you here before.
Where's it coming from?
Give me perception.
Come on, come on. I have good perception. If you give me like a 6, I am going to freak the fuck out. Please. Come on! You gave me a 5! What is with today?
Okay. It seems to be coming from all around you. No specific direction that you can figure out.
I speak out finally, and I simply say aloud,
Mm-hmm.
even to if the false crowd could hear me. I feel alone. I call for the seven, but I hardly get an answer. I call for friendship from my friends around me, but I hardly get noticed. I feel alone in this world. But for me to love this world as much as I do, I don't wish to be alone. Can you please answer me, whoever is here, who beckoned me here? Just want answers. I can't promise you whatever you are, whoever you are, I can't promise you anything. I'm just a girl who's trying to grow up. I'm just a girl who wants to see the world covered in flowers. That's all. I don't want power. I don't want this throne. She's just gonna put her face in her hands.
Okay. Give me a straight charisma roll.
Woo! It's gonna be like a 5, you know it. Oh! Shit, no it wasn't! Finally, a good fucking roll. Finally! Thank you. Thank you. And 19's never tasted so sweet.
Okay. A soft voice returns you to your pleas, and in front of you appears a woman in silver armor.
Do I recognize this woman?
You do not.
I look at her. And I just stare for half a second before I'm like, what are you? What is this place? What am I? You heard me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The seven saved me, but they do not talk to me. I'm alone. My only friends I left behind in the church. I've traveled this world looking for answers, and I found nothing. No leads, nothing, and now we go back to where I started.
But are you truly where you started?
It was the church. It was Ord.
And what of before that?
I was with my family. I was in that small village near in Ord. It was just a small little village. Next thing you know, I woke up in the church, saved by the seven.
Are you so sure it is the seven who saved you?
I mean, who else would it be? Who else would give me shelter in such a way, if not for them?
Oh no, you misunderstand. That's not what I mean. Who is it that brought you to the seven?
They say They say it was just a passing paladin, an adventurer. I never got to thank him. I have dreams. I remember being carried in his arms. He was bloodied, but he was okay. But something was... I can't remember. Why? Was it you? I can't...
Not I.
What do you know? Who are you?
I'm a friend, if you so choose to believe.
Can I use any sort of insight, any sort of ability to see if this being before me is good or evil?
Good or evil? I don't think you have anything capable at that, but you can insight.
Okay, ability check. Oh, not ability check, skill check. My bad. Skill check. Insight! Come on, give me another good roll. Boom! No, absolutely not. Nat 1. I am too emotionally broken right now to even care. Okay. You heard my pleas before. I can't promise you anything if you're wanting anything from me. I don't... She looks around his throne. I don't want this. If you're a friend, then... Can you tell me what this is?
This
Why am I here in this throne?
is yours. Want it or not, this is what you are destined for.
Why me? Why am I the cursed one?
Why anything? Everything is whimsical, is it not?
She's just gonna put her hands on the crown and try to take it off.
You can take it off.
I put it to the side and look at her. When I grew up in that church, some of the nuns looked at me in fear. These nightmares I have. Are you the source of them?
Me? No. My brother? Yes.
Why is your brother tormenting me? What does he want?
That's one thing I don't know.
I'm just a girl who wants to live and die like everybody else. I want to open up a little flower shop. I want to meet a nice man, have a kid.
And in the future, you may do that.
Are you sure about that? What is your name? What is this crown?
My name is Jordan.
Oh shit!
And that is your crown.
Why do I have a crown? I'm no queen, I'm no king. Jordan, I just want to help people. I want to heal. I want to see this beautiful world.
And is that not what a leader does?
But I'm no ruler. I can't decide over people's lives. I want to help others. I don't want to have to act in violence. I know this world is cruel and sometimes violence is necessary, but I can't be a part of that cycle.
No one said you had to be.
I stand up. How tall is Jordan?
Currently about 6 feet.
Jesus Christ. So she's looking directly up at him, or her,
Mm-hmm.
and does she look exactly like she does in the picture?
Yep.
In the silver armor and everything?
Mm-hmm.
And they simply ask, are you a deity? I never heard of a Jordan.
I once was. I am not anymore.
I look confused at this answer and glare at him slightly. Jordan, why did the Seven ignore my pleas? If you're a deity, is it common for you to... I'm not asking them to save me, I don't want to be alone. And on this adventure, I don't know, I'm feeling more and more alone. I hear my guardians, his god is talking to him, but have I displeased them? Have I hurt them? Am I going against their wishes?
Not at all. The Seven are simply a busy few. Not many of their ilk get answers.
Right. Then what about you? What happened to you? Why are you not a god anymore?
Because I have been forgotten.
I look at her. What color are her eyes?
Blue. Crystal blue.
I look at my clothes. What are they?
They're more of a darker, kind of a royal blue.
Jordan, what happened? Why do you know these things? Why did you answer me? If you're a forgotten god, then why are you here now?
Because the last of my children saw fit to save you.
No, she starts crying. No, the Seven saved me. They brought that paladin and saved me from the fires. That makes no sense. Why would... I guess they... Did they lie? No, they never did lie. They never... She holds her head. Seven didn't save me? One of your worshippers did?
Yes, the last one.
Where is he? I want to talk to him. He knows what happened. If you can't tell me, maybe he can.
Well, my divine prowess have faded since my long absence. I have no clue where he may be.
Is he a good man? Are you a good... And I don't mean subjectively. Don't play these evil and good games. Please. You know what I see as good. Do you want to help people?
Of course.
She's gonna stop and look back at the crown. You say that's my crown.
It is.
What does that mean?
Well, I suppose that's for you to figure out and decide yourself.
Will I still be the same person if I continue to wear it?
Does somebody change just because they change clothes?
Insight.
Alright.
23.
I don't know, what does Furie think?
She thinks Jordan's being a little playful. Wow, she's kind of emotionally distraught here. But at the same time, she can tell Jordan is just like, it's just a crown. Sure, it's more than that, but it is just a crown. You're the one to decide to put it on and take it off. She's gonna go back up to it and take it in her hands. A chained crown. Why is it chained? Everything is symbolic with the gods.
And who said that has anything to do with the gods?
Then what does it have to do with? The people? The world?
My guess, you're a soul.
Jordan, did you save me?
I myself did not. My child did.
What happened that night? Can you tell me at least one thing? Anything about it?
I don't know.
My eyes used to be green. No. She's gonna take the crown and sit back in the throne. Where do I go?
Where does anybody go when they're lost?
Meanie, my sisters used to say, if you're lost, speak to the seven, and they will guide you. I ask for guidance, but I get silence. I want to believe in them. Even if they didn't save me, they've given me shelter from something. Your brother. She glares back at her. How do I know you're not the brother? You gods, especially the Forgotten Ones, I feel like y'all could play fickle tricks.
Do you wish me to undress?
No. Even then, you could probably just make yourself appear the way you want to. I'm just having a hard time grasping all of this, Jordan. Why were you forgotten?
The same way many things are. People stop believing. People move on.
This crowd. Who are they?
Each of those are a person who believes in you.
She's gonna keep the crown in her hands and step down and begin to walk towards one of them. Someone in the crowd. She is going to grab a hold of them and try to pull them out from the, what do they call it? The foyer? What do they call those big long chairs in churches?
Yeah, I get you, yeah. It's a pew.
A pew, yes. She's gonna pull one out from a pew. And try to look at them as best she can.
Okay. As you take your time studying the figure, features become more and more clear. This person you currently hold is Mother May, the head of your church.
I begin. No, she doesn't start crying. She just looks over at Jordan. Why are they here?
Because they believe in you.
Believe in me? What? Like, what I'm supposed to do? What? I look back at Mother May. What is Mother May doing? Is she like kind of emotionless, or?
Just a cheery, kind smile on her face.
I let go of her and see what she does.
Sits back into the pew, and the features then again disappear.
I stare at the figure that was once Mother May. He's standing quiet. Jordan. The tassel that led me here. It branched off. The other path, it was your brother's, wasn't it?
Possibly.
I saw others. Are those other gods calling for me?
I don't know who has eyes on you.
I walk up to her. Is she like a paladin? Like, is it like an armored dress or pure like armor?
Armored dress.
What type of weapon does she carry?
No weapon.
And she looks like an elf.
Sort of, yes.
Okay, but like a godly, like something from 10,000 years ago, maybe. Are you and your brother in good relations?
Heavens no.
Why?
I want to help those he wishes to consume.
Does he wish to consume me? You don't know.
Well,
No one does.
he does have half your soul.
I flinch and then look at her. What do you mean?
You are only half of yourself.
Why? Why does he have half my soul? Is that why I'm cursed?
Possibly.
I can't talk to him then. Why does he want... Was I supposed to be just food for him?
You may have been an offering, you may have been a vessel.
A vessel? He wishes to return to this world?
Well, he cannot consume what he cannot touch.
I flinch. Why did he become this way? Why is he the way he is? And this is just opening too many questions. I look up at the statues and then down at her. Is this church for you?
No.
Then why did you come to me?
I heard the call of a child and wished to help.
you're a good person. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're a forgotten god. I don't care about that. Can you? She looks at the crowd. Jordan,
Yes.
what do I do?
You do what you see fit.
I'm scared.
Yes.
None of the world. I know how cruel it can be. I've heard stories. I've seen people kill each other over money. Fucking money. But I've seen the nightmares your brothers has given me. That's what scares me. Would it... If he's looking to consume me, would it be best if I just get consumed? But if he becomes a vessel, shouldn't I just... I look at her, very afraid. Shouldn't I just pass on? Stop him? I don't want to. I want to see this world.
And thus you should.
But if it means that I threaten it, then I don't want it. I don't want to.
What better to save what you love than to do it yourself?
I'm not a fighter, though. I can't fight your brother. I can't even fight a freaking dog.
And I've never lifted a weapon either.
Jordan, are you alone?
I am.
I look at her for a second, and I get off the throne and walk towards her and hold up my hand.
She will take your hand in hers.
Will you come back to me if I call for you?
If I hear you, yes.
I don't want to be alone either.
But you're not. You have a group of friends, don't you?
Can they be friends? We're all so different. And I love that about us, but it's just... I'm afraid of going back home. And Calibor has been putting fear to my thoughts. What if the church did send me away? What if the Inquisition is upon them? And what if I bring the Inquisition to their doorsteps? Mother Maid, all the sisters, my brothers, they'll suffer because of me. I don't want that. I don't want anybody to suffer.
Sometimes suffering cannot be helped but be brought. And that's something you will need to live with.
Is my church in danger? I don't care. Are they in danger?
They've been in danger since you stepped foot in there on your first day.
Oh gods. The Seven will protect them.
Yes,
surely, right? But they won't look at me. I'm a cursed child. I understand why they don't pay attention to me. But they've been faithful their whole lives.
Even gods can't predict the future.
If the world has to suffer, then what can I do to help?
Well, that's for you to decide your own place when you figure it out. Should you help, or stand by and watch it burn?
Will I remember this when I wake up?
I don't know.
Jordan, thank you. And Fury is actually going to come up slowly and give her a slight hug.
She will crouch down and hug you back properly.
You shouldn't be alone, God or not. No one should be.
I'm no longer a
And-
god anymore.
All the more reason you shouldn't be alone. She's going to step back, look at the crown, and then have one last question. Who do I follow if the seven don't listen? Who can I turn to? They give me power. I can feel it. But she's looking at the crown and kind of figured it out herself.
As I
don't
told you
wish.
before, the seven are very busy. They do a lot more than just answer prayers.
Right. They're probably laughing at my faltering conviction for them.
Well, they wouldn't be very kind if they did such a thing now, would they?
True. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you for your company.
I'll come back.
She will let go of you, stand back up, walk down the steps, and disappear.
She's gonna watch her disappear. Sit back in her throne, look at the crown, and then just... Can I do an investigation check on this crown?
Yep.
For anything that is, like, stands out more than anything else, and that would spark a memory or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation. 19! Not bad. Fury.
Okay. It is a silver crown, inlaid with smaller gemstones, blue in colour, and a large sapphire in the centre, all wrapped with a small silver chain.
Does this crown, like, make me realize anything it could be? I know I'm asking as a player, but would Fury be able to spark that any memories of what it could be?
Give me a religion.
Come on, baby! 14.
Well, you know that the symbol of Babylon is a chained crown, but that does not necessarily it is related to him. It is simply a symbol.
How much do I know about Babylon?
Basic info. He's the god of oaths, he is the first devil, and he is the head of the Black Pantheon.
Does Furie know about the Black Pantheon in general, and the outlook of
You
the
know
people on it?
vaguely about it.
How they're usually worshipped by the crueler part of society, correct?
You could assume that, but just because they're black does not mean they are evil.
Evil. They're not here like, I want to conquer the world. They're just handling the shit
They have to
business.
deal with the shitty stuff.
Yeah. And Fury would know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is gonna simply say Babylon when she touches the crown. And shudder a little bit because it's still kind of iffy to her. And then look it over. But then Jordan said it was my crown.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Babylon's. She's talking to herself out loud. She's gonna adjust the crown a little bit and then take a deep breath and out of habit say 7 preserve me. And then slowly put the crown back on.
Okay, I will give you one chance. Insight or history?
Insight. Before I put it on?
No, just in general.
15.
Okay, when you asked what does the crown resemble, or what it means, Jordan said your soul.
It is my soul. And it's chained. The blue sapphires, it's straight. Does the blue sapphire kind of is similar to her armor?
To Furier's or?
No, to Jordan's.
It's similar to her eyes.
And then she's gonna be like, "Crap! I forgot. I could have asked for the paladin's name at least. Darn it!" She's gonna just keep the crown back on, and then she's just gonna sit in that throne and think. If the world is meant to suffer, then I'll be there to fix and heal it after it's suffered. Try to ease that suffering a little bit. She's thinking this.
Mm-hmm.
If the world is meant to be at war, I'll be at peace. I don't want to be a god. I don't want to be a prophet. I don't want to be any of that. But if I have to be something, I will be the good part of this world. And then she will close her eyes and try to come out of it. And then, if she does, she's just gonna whisper a thank you to Jordan real quick.
Mm-hmm. So you are making the conscious effort to leave, correct?
Sorta, but then if it's sorta not, if it doesn't let me, I'm actually gonna look back towards the door. Is the door open?
Nope, door's closed.
I'm gonna stand up with the crown on, walk over to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
You can.
I take a look outside.
It's the same hallway you walked to get there.
She's gonna take a deep breath and follow it all the way back to the split off.
Okay, as you continue walking and walking, you don't come to a junction.
I don't.
You don't. Instead, you come to a grand staircase that splits off into two and goes down into a foyer.
Both of them go into a foyer?
Mm-hmm. One going down either side of it.
Okay. Does it matter which one I take?
I don't know, does it?
Oh, shit. Is there any differences between them?
No.
Okay, she's just take the right one then. And then just looked out at confused.
Okay. As you get to the bottom, from underneath, from where you came, there is a big doorway that leads into a dining room.
Does this dining room look familiar?
No, it does not.
Is
And there are two
food?
doors, one off to either side. Those doors are closed.
I call out, hello, is anyone here?
You get no answer.
Is there any food or anything on the table?
There is.
What kind of food?
Well, you need to get closer to see.
I walk past the table close to it to see.
Plentiful of different fruits, chickens, turkeys, hams, food galore.
Wine, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the walls. Is there any like decorations or anything on the wall, or
Stained glass windows.
oh, that's my shit. Jerry stops and looks up at them. Are there just random designs, random patterns, or is it like pictures?
There are pictures.
Can I examine? Are they all different? How many are there?
The biggest one in the center is of yourself. One to the right of it resembles that of Calibor. And one to the left is obscured.
I'll walk over. Can I? Can I touch them? Or are they too high up?
You can touch them. Well, you mean like touching the feet?
Yeah. Because they're like really tall, right?
Mhm.
Okay. She's gonna touch Calibor's.
Feels like
Is this
glass.
Is this my soul? She's gonna look over at the closed doors. There's one to the left and right, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna go to the left one. She's gonna pull up her little battle robe, priest robes, and kind of like hurry up and go to the door on the left. Come over to it and knock on it.
You knock on it. Loud knocks of metal bangs sound. But there's no answer.
Tilt my head and I open it.
It does not open.
No, okay, well, fine. I give a little pout. I'm like, oh, okay, keep your secrets then. Look back over at the other door and I walk to it.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a slight knock.
It opens.
Oh, look at that.
And
I
inside
pause. Okay, go ahead.
is your old bedroom for the orphanage.
Okay. Now, was this the bedroom before I became a priestess, or
Nope, after.
after? So this is when I became a sister. At the very ripe young age of like 12 or 13. Sweet. So, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna think for a second. I look at my clothes. Are they still like blue?
Mm-hmm.
I quickly walk over to one of the nightstands and look for one of those old mirrors.
Yeah, there's a mirror.
I look at myself. Is there anything different?
Well, not that you've already seen already.
Just the crown?
The crown, the color of the robes, the ring.
Is my eyes still red?
Yes.
I put the mirror back. Pat myself down. Do I look like I've grown like an inch at all? Or am I still exactly the same body shapes and height?
Not that you can tell at this time.
She's gonna like pout more. Because she kind of wants to grow up. But then she's just gonna look around the room.
Give me history.
Good thing oh my god, it's still terrible. There's the bad rolls.
Okay, never mind.
She is just gonna go start walking across the room. And is there anything else? There's no other doors that lead anywhere else?
Nope.
It's just my old room.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a symbol of the Seven Lang anywhere?
There is.
I walk up to it, and I take a hold of it and sit down on the edge of the bed.
Okay.
And I give them a prayer of apology for wavering. But I ask them to still lend me their aid in helping this world. Now that I know that they're a busy folk, I won't rely on them so heavily anymore. They did enough sheltering me in one of their homes as I grew up. That's the most I could ask for. And I'm sorry my faith in you seven wavered. So thank you, and I'm sorry. Then she's gonna put the symbol down. Is there windows leading outside?
There are.
I flinch and I walk over to the window and look out.
It looks out into a small garden. Just like your room did back in the orphanage.
Is there anybody in the garden?
Nope. Just a big tree. Multiple types of flowers, flower beds, a small walkway.
This crown is mine. She's gonna take a deep breath and start making her way out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
She leaves the room and closes the door behind her, and then she looks back out at this dining room. How many stained glass windows are there?
3.
And the one on the left is scared.
Mm-hmm. It's the same as when you look at the people. Every time you try to look at them, it just becomes more and more blurred.
Right. She's going to turn around and come over to the food, the table on the food.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to think for a second. She's going to grab a plate. Can she grab a plate?
Yep.
And she's going to put grapes and other light things onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And then take it out with her.
Okay.
She is going to go walk back up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep walking until she reaches the throne room.
Yep.
Then she is going to go back to that figure of Mother May.
Yep.
Hold her hand out and pull her from the pew.
Mm-hmm.
And then offer her food.
She takes it and sits back down.
She'll do this with every single person that's in there.
Okay.
She's not upset if she can't recognize them, but she will kind of sort of try to recognize any of them that she can. Is there any others that she recognizes?
Others you can recognize. Is one of your fellow sisters that helped you. Another is Calibor.
I mount him. I just keep offering them all food from...
And lastly is a woman that you don't quite remember.
Player to player, is it Jordan?
Nope.
Okay. Oh! Huh. I give her the food. Her face is like... I can see the features, but I can't recognize it, right?
Mm-hmm. Like a weird sense of deja vu.
Tilt my head at her and just smile and then let her go back to the pew. Make sure everybody's gotten food from that large banquet hall. If they're going to stay there, then she's going to help, nourish them. And then she's going to go put the plate away somewhere and then come back to her throne, and it's time to get out of here because she's not going to learn anything else right now. And she doesn't want to bother Jordan, and she's already have, so she'll come back later and talk to her. Hopefully. She's going to just pat her knees on the throne. But then, before that, you said she's wearing blue robes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna look down in her collar. Is she wearing any medallions or crests or anything?
No.
Or is it just that ring?
Just the ring.
With the red stone on it. What color is that red stone? Is it the same as my eyes?
It's a deep red.
She's gonna look at that stone, and she's gonna slowly pull that ring off.
Okay, you take the ring off.
Can I can't do anything on it, can I? Fuck, I don't think I can. Especially in this state. I'm going to try to commune with it like I did the crown.
You cannot.
Damn it. You're like, okay.
You tried to double inception this bitch? Hell no.
Yes. Freaking, she's just in a coma in the real world. So she's gonna put the ring back on. And then she's gonna actually sit there and think of her resolve and what she plans to do. She will follow Calibor to Orb. She knows he just wants what's best for her. And she knows that she may have to suffer. But if she can help it, she'll take that suffering, but she'll try to help others through it. She is scared for Mother May and her sisters and all that. But being scared herself isn't going to solve them getting attacked. So if they are getting attacked, or if they are under investigation, maybe she should return and try to help out in any way she can. So, with her resolves a little bit more steeled, she's gonna thank the Seven and thank Jordan. And now she's going to leave. She's going to close her eyes and try her darnest to get out of this imprisonment of her own mind and soul.
Alright. As you do, that's where we end this.
Woo! See, that would have taken way too long if I did that.